Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order. I've got a cold. I feel like a lump right in my throat. Ugh, not great. Hello to Soul Plays. Hello to Mariano, who says, I don't think I can be in this stream. Well, you've proven yourself wrong because you are in this stream. So, there you go. Positive thinking gets you forward. Unless you mean content-wise you don't want to be here. I understand that. And alola to the Dazzling Shell as well. I hope I don't have to clear my throat too much today, more than usual, at least. But, yeah, I woke up this morning. I don't know what, I don't even know where I would have been to get this cold. I guess I did step out yesterday for a brief little... No. I went to the Pokemon League at Heroes Beacon. And we held our first event for the past... well, we didn't do any events back in December. We did some in November, but maybe I picked up a cold bug from somebody. Dazzling Shell says, this Pokemon League challenge is a bit interesting. It definitely will be, especially where I'm concerned, because I'm, you know, restricting myself in certain ways, and, like, the important thing to remember as we get into it, I think only one of our Pokemon, if we lose, we put away for good. I think everyone else has the possibility of taking some hits. So we'll see how this plays out. I don't know. I don't really have a plan to win or lose. I just have a plan to play it, take it as it is. Will I get frustrated if bad stuff happens? Yeah, but we're going to hope for the best, basically. But anyways, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to call in a few favors, as you'll see. That essentially means I'm going to spend cash to buy... proteins and stuff, and because as I'll explain again in the recorded part, I've purposely not been leveling up the Ruinous Legends just because, like, I don't usually use Legendary, so I kind of don't want to have overpowered Legends, but the problem by not leveling them up is they haven't been gaining any effort values, so I can at least get them effort values using the Calciums, the Zincs, and all the feathers we've been picking up as well. So I will use those to try and get our Pokemon, our legendary dudes, a little bit more up to speed. And I'm actually only going to have 5 Pokemon going in to the Elite Four. So we'll see how that plays out. Excuse me. I guess if nothing else, or without further ado, let's say, what do you say we just jump on into this? Start recording. We'll get to the first segment of the day, which might be a lot of preparation. I've already prepared the movesets. There's one item I have to buy as for a held item, but then there's also the proteins and stuff I gotta do. So, I can use the berries to remove the unnecessary stats. Well, these are... I'm talking about just giving proteins to the legendary ones, and they do not have much EVs at all. So, everyone else that has their stats as they are, I'm just going to keep them as is. I'm only going to use the items, the vitamins and feathers to boost the legends that don't have max EVs right now. Anyway, alola to Anne-Marie Hedgehog as well. Whew, we're going to jump into this right about now and see how well we can do. Ooh, excuse me. And how well I can do with this cold. But this could be, excuse me, a super defeat with me already feeling sick. Who knows? We'll find out today, or we might not find out the entire thing today, depending on how long it takes to do each battle. But let's get started right now with the timer beginning, and the episode beginning now. Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here, the lab coat's on back order, and we are here for a very climactic showdown in Pokemon Violet here in the Paldea region. Straight to the point, today I'm going to try to meet and defeat the Elite. We are going to go into not Victory Road, the Pokemon League. There is no Victory Road, is there? It's more like Victory Pathway leading up to the big building. But our goal today is indeed to try and take on the Elite Four and get our champion assessment complete and see if we can at least win that part of the game. So, before we do any of that, there's a lot of preparations we need to do. First of all, let's go over our team. I'm going to lead Skydive pretty much the entire time. So leading the pack will be our Quaquaval, our starting Pokemon, good old Skydive at level 71. He is a flying Terra type with only 3 injuries, so he can take a couple of hits in this big showdown. He is our reliable partner. He's been that for quite some time. He's a quiet nature. He's got the Torrent ability, boosting water at low HP, and I've given him Low Sweep, Aqua Jet, U-Turn, and Feather Dance. I might actually, second thought, change another one of those. Maybe 2 of those. Once I get the right item I want him to have, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Anyway, next up is our Tatsugiri Armstrong at level 71 with a normal Terra type, holding the Citrus Berry with 5 injuries. So if he gets knocked out once more, he is taken from us for good. And assuming I can access my boxes during the Elite Four, like in between battles, I will put them away as they take the hits. So that will make things more interesting. He is a best friend, or the great friend, as the ribbon explains down there. A pretty jolly-natured Pokemon. Found him at level 54 back in the old Casaroya Lake. Commander ability doing absolutely nothing for us, because we don't have a Dondozo. But we've got Muddy Water, Dragon Pulse, Icy Wind, and Soak. Now, next up is, with only 4 injuries, I thought you had 5. I don't remember. No, you survived against Arvin. That's right. Anyway, Chi-Yu, our first of the legendary ruinous Pokemon treasure things. Level 62. Fire is the pure fire is the Terra type. Holding the Wise Glasses to power up all special based attacks. No mark yet, unfortunately. Docile nature. It has Beads of Ruin, lowering the opponent's special defense stat, or any Pokemon around, but if it's single battles, it's just the opponent, of course. Lava Plume, Dark Pulse, Hex, and Will-O-Wisp for the moveset. Next, we've got Wo-Chien, the first one we encountered, but the second of the legendary ruinous dudes that we caught. Level 60, holding the leftovers for HP recoveries. We got only 1 injury, so if we need someone to jump in and take a hit, Wo-Chien can be that one. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, first of all, a lax-natured, but you have picked up the Gourmand mark. So Wo-Chien the Gourmet is with us. We got Dark Pulse, Giga Drain, Poison Powder, and Ingrain, and the ability Tablets of Ruin, weakening the attack stat of every Pokemon but itself. And last but not least, we only have 5 Pokemon, as I think I said. We're going to have Ting Lu, our most recent capture, joining us as well. Terra type Pure Dark, holding the Muscle Band, which boosts all physical attacks, and no injuries yet on this Midna Bowl head. No mark for this one. Naughty nature for Ting Lu with the Vessel of Ruin. What does that do? Lowering every special attack stat except for itself. With Throat Chop, Stomping Tantrum, Rock Slide, and Spikes. Alright, now before we get into the actual battles, there are some preparations I need to make. First things first, I'm going to talk to Mr. Selly Dude and sell a bunch of my junky stuff that I do not need. I'd like to sell, please. Let's go with... Do we have any garbage items? Not just yet. Not for that pocket, anyway. I'm going to sell all of our experience candy stuff. See, the thing is, I didn't want my legendary ones to get too over-leveled, so I haven't been really using them in battle outside of raid battles and such during our grinding. But the problem with that is we have not been able to get the effort values powered up in that way. So what I'm going to do, sell a bunch of this stuff, buy a bunch of the vitamins and stuff from Chansey Supply, and get their stats powered up. And I've rarely, if ever, used those items. Maybe in a main playthrough when I just happen to find them along the way. But I don't really... I prefer to get my experience or my EVs from battling Pokemon and just leveling up naturally. But since I didn't want to over-level, this is my only option. But there's one more thing I want to buy. Excuse me. So, battle items. What do we want for our starting Pokemon to have? Well, we got ourselves a choice scarf. I've rarely, if ever, used the choice items. That's 100,000. It's going to cut into our vitamin purchasing, but we're going to take that. Yes, please. The idea is we could start off with Skydive, and if it's not a good matchup, I can have him use U-turn and get out of there and swap into something that's a bit more beneficial. Because as far as I know, and I don't really know, but as far as I know, the Elite Four should still stick to their one-type kind of idea. Like, you know, Mr. Hassle's going to be in there, for example. I presume he's going to have mostly all dragon types, but we will find out. Where is our choice scarf? Oh, don't use it. Let's give that to Skydive. Alright, now, Let's go find ourselves a Chansey supply and pick up some more of those vitamins. Since I've only got 3 of the 4 legends with us, I'm going to sort of divide most of the items equally, like speed and HP. I think we'll divide those equally. I'm going to buy as many of each vitamin as I can, based on how many I already have, actually, let's say. And I do know using, say, protein to boost attack stat is going to be a bit of a waste on Chi-Yu, for example, because that little goldfish has no real physical offense. Same thing as special attack for Ting-Lu, no special offense. So we don't need to give any of the special items to that one that boosts your special attack. Excuse me. Anyway, let's start off with, if we go 5 of each for starters. I know I have a lot of proteins, if I remember correctly. Yeah, 13, so let's get everything up to 7 items for starters. I see we have 7, get 4 of these. Just try to buy in equal amounts. And 5 of these. And how about carbos? We need 4 of those. Alright, how are we looking here? So 7 for everything except the protein. We could get 4 more of each, I believe. So 4 more HP ups. 4 more irons. I think I'm doing the math right. I believe so, yeah. Again, if we didn't buy that choice band, we could have gotten about 10 more of these boosters. But I'm sure we'll be fine. I'm not too worried about it. Wait, we can only go... What? I can only get 4? That's alright. What am I doing? 4. Yes, okay. There we go. Alright, a little less... Oh, I bought one too many of the special defenses. Rats. Oh, well. Okay. So now let's do a little bit of item usage. Let's go to the bag. Let's go over to our items right here. We also have a bunch of the feathers we picked up, excuse me, from the auctions and such. So, as far as HP ups, if we give 3 to each of them, that will be equal amount. Okay, use this again for Wo-Xian, or Wo-Shane. Again, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Excuse me. But as long as it makes sense, that's the important thing. And 3 for you. Okay, and I feel like the defenses would be best to split up as well. I think we'll go with zinc. We have enough for 4 for each of them. And this is your... Oh, hang on, that's special defense. Let's go Carbos instead here. Use this. Give 3 to each of our Ruinous Legends. Isn't this the fun part? Just watch me just click numbers back and forth. Yeah, this is exciting. Who says it's not? You're probably right. I guess we might as well equally do the defenses as well. So zinc, we'll use 4 on each of these. We'll use up all our zincs that way. Couldn't hurt to have the extra defenses. Plus we're going to divide all these feathers up equally. I was thinking, do I want to waste all my feathers like that? But then what else am I going to use them on? Okay, special attack, speed. So now we're down to attack and special attack. Actually, defense as well. Let's do the defense. So 3 for each of you guys. There we go. And then I'm going to split the feathers equally amongst them as well. Isn't this great? Okay, 3 iron for you. Sorry, I'm not really saying too much of interest. I'm just making sure not to mess up and give too many of one thing to one Pokemon. So, I think Wo-Xian will try to make a mixed attacker, but we'll focus more on the defenses for it. So let's go with 6 protein. We'll give 6 more to Ting-Lu. And as for the calcium, excuse me, give 5 to each of our goldfishy dude and our tablets dude. You'll see how their stats are going to improve once we do all this. Now, excuse me, now for the health feathers. We could go 20... What would that be? 25 at least for each of them. That should be a good investment, I think. Yeah, this first segment here is going to be just item giving. But it's going to be worth it in the long run, I hope, anyway. Oops, okay, so now our defenses, we can give 40 to each of them. We'll do that. I want to make sure we can take some good hits in this upcoming showdown. Excuse me. I'm sure I already mentioned it, but I have a cold since I got over last night, and it doesn't feel good. Okay, we need... I guess we're going to go 20 for each of these. Special defense, we don't have as many feathers for that. But we'll get them all nice and prepared. Will this make a difference in the long run? I don't know. But with the stats that a legendary normally has, I'm sure these boosters are not going to hurt, right? Okay, let's go with 30. No, before we do the speed, let's actually get their offenses prepared instead. Let's go... maybe 70. Oops, not you. 70 for Ting-Lu. There we go. And we'll do 70 for Wo-Shane as well. Although, I think I have you as more specially. Let's hold off on that for a moment. Let's go with the Genius Feathers. And we can go, actually, 100 on these. So 100 Genius Feathers for Chi-Yu. Wo-Shien can take 100 as well. That's a lot of feathers. Okay, now, let's do our speeds. And I said 30 for each of these guys. And after all these feathers and boosters and stuff, not one has maxed out just yet, because it'll only let you use as many feathers as they can take, as far as their EVs are concerned. Alright, and 30 for you. What else was I going to do? More attack stat, right, so we'll go 70 to Wo-Shien, if he can take that. Oh, no, he can't, okay. 45 is the most he can take. Nick asks, hold up, you're going to the Elite Four? Yes, I am indeed. Alright, we've used... Wait, before I say we're done, let's use more muscle feathers on this guy. He can take the remaining 41. How about we just use all of these things? Let's do the feathers first. Defense. No, you know what? Okay, I'm going to say we're good right there. So, that's the item usage. Let's take a look at their stats now. Just kidding. We're going to pause for a moment. And then we'll take a look at their stats. Excuse me. Where are we at today? Oh, Anne-Marie has evolved Shiny Chespin. Very cool. I still don't have a Shiny Chespin. It's not fair. How'd you guys get so many? Alright. You weren't live streaming for a YouTube channel. I'm alright, though. Anne-Marie's giving your Pokemon badge quickly. A rub. You're giving the badge a rub to give luck to Skydive. Well, hopefully that will come through and help us, and I appreciate that. Where are we at? Dazzling Shell says, you're actually at a place that was a Pokemon League in your town. You got some neat stuff. Hope someday that they will build it up once again so you can officially attend. That's what we're doing right now at, actually, so yesterday at Heroes Beacon, the Pokemon League we have in town, we have, we've gotten our first supply of prizes from the official Pokemon League, like packs of, I think there's like 5 cards in them, and they're league specific, or league, what would you call it? League exclusive special cards for the players, and that, I guess, you know, we're building back up now, so we're starting to get some support there. We actually had quite a number of new players come yesterday, and a few of the parents had said, we like what you guys are doing here. We're going to tell some friends about this. So we do an event every 2 weeks. Next Sunday, hopefully we'll see a whole bunch of players showing up. It'll be really cool to get that back, especially because in the, next month, I believe, we've got our first pre-release event for the base set of Scarlet and Violet being released. And pre-release events are huge. Usually I record for those to have on the channel, so I'll see if I can do that again and bring back some more, like, you know, live action Pokemon TCG content. And I'm hoping that they'll have that Pokemon TCG Live, the video game version, available out of the beta. I think it's still in beta from what last I heard from Garushi had mentioned it. So hopefully we'll be able to bring that back as well at some point. Anne-Marie says, if people are coming to the channel, give a thumbs up and subscribe and comment below. Tell your friends about the channel as well. Thank you, Anne-Marie, for covering the stuff I'd never think to say. But yes, indeed, if you guys like the channel, stick around, bring some friends, grab some popcorn, sit back, relax. We're going to have a super fight coming up here in a little bit. Hello to Unknown Spike as well. Greetings. Mick says, real question is, how do you get so many shinies without looking for them in Scarlet? Me? I don't have Scarlet, so I can't answer that. Someone else has to answer that. Because as far as shinies, they just like to show up for me. I'm just random luck. I don't know. I don't have any particular technique I do. It's just whatever shows up, shows up. All right. Let's get to the next phase of our adventure here. We'll go over the stats of our Pokemon with all those items used. And we'll head off to the Elite Four. Okay, timer's beginning now. So, checking out Skydive, for example, we'll see that he has a little more attack than, like, the yellow hexagon, I think, shows what their natural stats would be if all the EVs were spread equally. So you see a little bit shyer on the defenses, a little higher on the attack, which is okay. Okay, Armstrong is quite a bit different from what he should be, but we'll see. Okay, there's what Shiyu is sitting at right now. Special attack is looking really nice. Oh yes, okay. So Woshane is now maxed out, as you can see, the more blue-colored shape. And we got Ting-Lu pretty close as well. I could probably use more feathers to get them even closer, but let's just go with what we got. They will gain EVs from battling things as well. Alright. Let's not waste any more times. Let's head on over here. I have to face Nimona, it looks like, is the start. And let's see what's going on here in the Pokemon League. Now, I would presume we have to fight her, and then the Elite Four, and then, is it Geeta, I think is the chairwoman? Or do we even have to fight Geeta? I don't know. But we're going to find out right here. Like, I'm sure many of you already know from your own playthroughs and stuff. But I'm finding out for the first time right now. Are you ready to face the Pokemon League's champion assessment? As ready as I'm going to be. Let's see here. Chaz from Uva Academy, is it? It appears you have a total of 8 gym badges. Very well. You may now proceed to the interrogation room, it might as well be called. For as terrifying as this is going to be. Hey, excuse me. Mick Bronze is a pirate. Me English is working good again, I see. Yar. I know you. You're Rika, aren't you? Eureka! Thank you for coming today. Please, do have a seat. Look at this, an actual interview. Alright. Why am I so far from the desk? I don't like this. I, Rika, will be your interviewer. Let's get started with the first portion of the champion assessment. We begin with the interview. First things first, let me see how many gym badges you have. If I had less than 8, would this chair fall out from under me like drop, trapdoor? Excellent, you have all 8. Next, I'd like to ask you a few questions if you wouldn't mind, Chaz. Please think carefully, as you may automatically fail the interview depending on your answers. Really? Huh. Let's begin. How did you get here today? Well, I flew to the Pokemon Center and then I walked up the hill. I came by flying taxi. Very good, very good. Please tell me the name of the school you were enrolled in. Uva. Oh, they do have the other one here. Naranja, but... Manzana? No thanks. Uva Academy. Ah, that's right. So what brings you to the Pokemon League today? I'm here to take the champion assessment. Just for fun. No, I came to become a champion. You fail! Yes, indeed. Why else would you be here, I suppose? Now, what do you intend to do if and when you become a champion? Continue adventuring, I guess? I want to find treasure. What if I fail this part? I see. Interesting. Tell me, which of the 8 gyms gave you the most difficulty? That was the normal one. Medali. I see. Oh, the eyes got stern. Am I wrong? And what was the name of the gym leader you faced there? Larry! I remember him. Scary Larry. I'm glad you seem to remember. But do you remember which type of Pokemon Larry used? Normal! Where's that at? Excuse me. I remember that normal facade from Star Raptor very vividly. Wonderful. Building the skills needed for the champion assessment is no small feat. You must have met a lot of Pokemon to get here, Chaz. Tell me, how many have you met? Don't ask me that. I don't know. What was the category of the Pokemon you chose to be your first partner? That would be the Duckling Pokemon. Very good, very good. Why is this so intense? It's just interview. Now, please forgive me, but I'm going to repeat a previous question. Remind me, what do you intend to do if and when you become a champion? I want treasure. Hello to Minecraft Plays 2012. Greetings. And Anne-Marie has sent in the Squirtle Squad for good luck. Thank you. Ah, yes, that's right. This is an interesting interview, isn't it, Mick? True. Next is the final question for this interview. Do you like Pokemon, Chaz? This interview's making me second guess that. I'm kidding. I like Pokemon indeed. You could probably lose it right there by saying no. Uh-oh. What did I do wrong? What was incorrect? Good job, kiddo. Did I do it? That about wraps up the interview. And let me be the first to congratulate you, Chaz. You win! You're a champion! What if there's no fighting? You just passed the first part of the champion assessment. On your first try, too, no less. Don't think anyone's done that since Nimona. But anyway, time to switch gears and get ready for the next segment. The second segment is what we call the Elite Test. What does this entail? And you'll be facing the Elite Four in Pokemon battles. Oh, I guess that's pretty obvious from the name of the test, huh? Okay. Anyway, we're the best the league has to offer. You'll be facing us 4 in a row. No turning back. This won't be a cakewalk. I promise you that. Make sure you're all ready, then go into the room behind me. Alright, as ready as I can be. Let's do it. I don't like Pokemon. I just want to be the champ. He's testing my knowledge about the journey I've been on, indeed. Alright. Roll up the sleeves. I'm really just scratching my forearms. Who are we looking at first? I think we've met all 4 of the Elite Four. I don't remember who they are. There's the little girl. Okay, yeah, you said you are as well. There's Hassel, and then... Anyways. Now then, let's get started, eh? Let good old Rika be the first of the Elite Four to take you on. I'd say I'll go easy on you, but I'd be lying. Think fast! Alright, let's do this. What types do you got, Rika? I'm sending in a Wish Cache. So we're looking at water or ground. Tell you what's good against that. I finally get to battle you. I've been looking forward to this, so don't give up too soon. Level 57. Okay, not bad at all. Only 5 Pokemon. Let's use our Choice Banded U-turn and get out of there. Not that I don't think there's too much it can do to me, but since we do use a move and get locked into it, we go into Wo-Chien now. So if you have water or ground as your typing, that's not too much to worry about. The attack stat is now lowered. Oh man, they use a psychic move on my dark type? That's not so bad. Let us go for the Giggle Drain. Yeah. Down goes Wish Cache. 4 more Pokemon to go. But yes, if water or ground is your typing, we're not too bad. Camera up. Ooh. What's your level, power-wise? It's not great. It's not terrible. And again, our legendaries can take some damages in these fights, so I'm going to go ahead and stay and go for Dark Pulse. We might get a flinch if we're lucky. Oh, Yawn's not too bad. If we take that, that's fine. So it looks like Riku is about the ground type. Of course, Future Sight does not affect Dark type, so we're okay there. So far, so good. Excuse me. Could you imagine if I got my legends up to like level 70 some? That would be way too much. Ooh, level up. And fall asleep. He just levels up and passes out. Dawn Fan. I don't think there's much to... I think you can get like Poison Jab, if I'm not mistaken. As soon as I wake up, I'm going to go for the Giga Drain, which should do a decent amount. What are you going for, Donnie? There's the Poison Jab. It's not so bad. You can't poison us while we're sleeping. Oh, Wo-Xian's my friend! It woke itself up! That was awesome. Mick, you know what? You just said the moment that it used yawn, you yawn. I am the same. Anytime I even see the word yawn, it makes me yawn. It's so weird, except it didn't happen this time, which is also weird. But now that we're talking about it, isn't that weird though? Even just the word can be contagious. Don't poison me. There. We got some leftovers. We can handle that. Okay, let's Dark Pulse, save our Giga Drains. It's Dumpty's twin brother. Take it out. Yes. Alright. That's 3 down. More leftovers, recoveries. Skydog's about to hit level 72. Next up, we have Doug Trio. Alolan? Nope, standard. What if they actually had Alolan? That would be wild. Okay, I guess we just go Giga Drain. It's probably going to be quicker. Ooh, no, not the Sandstorm. Well, I've got Pokemon we can switch into to handle that, though. Namely one. Still. Giga Drain takes down the Doug Trio. Alright, so just for the time being, for the first opponent, it's not looking too bad. What is your Terrastallizer going to be, though? Ooh, 72 for our 2 non-legend. Nice. And your final Pokemon is going to be... I'm not even looking at the names anymore. Impressive! You really are something else, kiddo. Clodsire. Ooh, ground poison. So our grass moves are going to be neutral to it. Let's try to flinch it out with a Dark Pulse. Let's finish this. Go on, Clodsire. Shake things up a bit. I forgot that they were going to go into ground type, but that's fine. I mean, it actually is ground type anyway. But now it's going to get double ground. But we do resist ground with grass type. So we could flinch it, as I say, and then finish off with a Giga Drain. Maybe... No, I don't have Power Whip, do I? I got rid of that because I didn't like the low accuracy of it. Now, Anne-Marie's starting to yawn. Everyone's putting everyone to sleep. What's going on in the chat? I'm going to yawn again, too. I keep reading that. I feel it coming. You punks! What have you done to me? I have to stay awake and alert. Ugh. I also just finished a nap over there, too, on the bed. Because, yeah, with this cold, whatever it is, like, just got me a little bit... I've been feeling, like, exhausted the past 2 days, so maybe it's been building up for a bit. Oh, what a toxic opponent you are. Poisoning me. No, I could Terrastallize myself and get boosted Giga Drains if I need to. You Clodsire. We'll see what you do. If you protect again, I will Terrastallize and I will destroy you in the next turn. Okay, so so good. Don't have Venoshock. You don't get Venoshock. Watch your step, because things are about to get a bit shaky. Oh, you got Earthquake? My timer's up. I was going to say, we're not going to take too much damage, but especially so since we just dodged the move. Nice. I just realized I could have poison powdered you in your turn. Alright, not bad. Okay, first of the Elite Four is done. All seems well and good thus far. We get some cash for more vitamins after this, too. Or maybe just Pokeballs. Rika is defeated. Eureka, we win. Aww, little dejected clapping there. Not bad, kiddo. 12,000 bucks. That's one more vitamin. Neat. We need Pokemon Violet and Pokemon Home. Indeed, Minecraft plays. Yes, we do. expecting, well, I'm sure the champion is going to be much higher leveled, but I was expecting my legends to be under leveled for this. Emery says, we're all getting tired of hearing that word. Yeah. 1 sec, I just gotta do something. I didn't yawn, what are you talking about? Anyways, so 1 down, 4 to go. And I wonder if we have to fight Nimona or Gita to become champion. Mick says, I went to school with 2 hours of sleep. Probably should sleep now, but you want to see the Elite Four. You want to be a Super Saiyan. You wanna. Gotcha. I understand exactly what you're talking about. Dazzling Shell saved your Terra charge until the last fight of the Pokemon League. You didn't use it against any of the Elite Four. Yeah, if I need it, I will not hesitate to use it. But if I don't seem like I'm in dire straits, if we can still win just as is, then good. Mariano can watch. Excellent. Welcome back. I think you were gone for a bit, but anyway, welcome back. We just defeated the first of the Elite Four. We're going to jump right into the second one right about now, Ski. Start recording again. Back over to the main scene. Do you like how my Charizard's all cool for the day? I just got to adjust the glasses a bit. Can I prop them up better here? I want the glasses to be straight, if possible. That's decent. Yeah, I know Mr. Hassel is part of him. He does use dragons, I believe. So I have an idea to terrestrialize Armstrong into normal and then hit back with dragon pulses. That might actually be the way to do it. Okay, recording resumes now. Timer has resumed now as well. I should have coughed before that. Talk about unfair. No way I was ever going to win that one. Still, though, what a great battle. Felt good even to lose. Not a whole lot of trainers have the skill to make it past the elite test, but who knows? I'm beginning to think you might be one of the few that do, Chaz. Nice. Better stay on your toes, though. The second of the Elite Four is stronger than me. You're up next, Squirt. Come on out. Oh, it's the little girl. Coming. It's Poppy playtime. Mick is trying to 100% Sonic Frontiers. I will get back to that one myself as well. Soon-ish. Enough. Oh, wow. Did you lose, Rika? Yeah, I did. He's no pushover, let me tell you. I'll be watching from the side. Avenge me, if you can, eh? What levels should you do, says Minecraft. For, which event? Which, part of the game? Are you talking about this here? Because right now I'm seeing, like, if you probably go with level 65, I think you might be good. But I haven't seen the whole challenge just yet, so I don't know. Clear Morph cheering on for us to go for it. We will. As Poppy says, you bet I will. Oh, she's going to avenge. I get to heal. Yay. I don't need to. So we're good. Let's just do a little crouching. Alright, Pops. I'm ready to face Pops of the Elite Four. Literal 4-year-old. You know, speaking of that, we had, at our league event yesterday, one of our younger players was in, because he has such a good grasp of the deck, or the cards and stuff, at Pokemon TCG, that he was in with the older players, and he actually came, I think, 4th place out of the 8 that played. So, age does not necessarily matter when it comes to Pokemon skill. It's so cool you made it this far, but this is where you say bye-bye, mister. All my Pokemon are super tough. Is that a key she has around her neck? Is that supposed to be like a Klefki reference? Your weak attacks won't work on them at all. They'll bounce right off, you'll see. Oh, you're a steel type, are you? I can't wait for you to meet my friends, so here they come. She might actually be steel type based on that key. Alright, playtime with Poppy. What you leading with? We got ourselves a Varuta on the field. Go on, Raja. Smush him. So you know what? I might stay in and go for my low sweeps. I can switch out manually afterwards. Whoa! Smush him, Copper Raja! Nope. That was easy. It's not over yet, though. Corviknight. What's your level at? Let me see. Can we stay in and possibly take a hit? Oh, it's got pressure. Level 58. I'm going to stay in. This is neutral against a steel flying type, of course. Ooh, not as good as I hoped, but your speed does drop for whoever I send in next. Brave Bird will hurt a bit. And you get some recoil damage, though. Alright, let's go ahead and switch into... I think we can do good with Ting Lu. Swap you in. I wouldn't bring in Wolshane for this, of course. Weak to flying. Mick needs to sleep if you watch the stream. Oh, you'll watch the stream back later. Well, have a good sleep, and I hope you enjoy the rest of what happens next once you get to check it out. Ow! More recoil damage, not bad. Let's go with a Throat Chop. Neutral. Should finish. Okay. So for every other steel type she has, we do have... Mick is wishing the best of luck with the Dragon Ball. Nice. Bronzong, eh? Oh, we got two good things against this. Now, this could also have Levitate, which means ground will not hit it. But, fortunately, Throat Chop is super effective on its own. And you can't sing to me now, buddy. No Hyper Voice, no Sparkling Aria. You're done. Let's not get too... Magnezone. Oh, let's not get too overwhelmed with ourselves. Keep a level head, because anything could surprise us at any moment. Magnezone is going to take a stomping tantrum. Oh, man. Now all of Ting Lu's special moves aren't going to do much. Bam, 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 bam. Of course, you're going to have Sturdy, though. I knew you would do it. That's fine. Another one of those. I'm just concerned about hitting it. No, you know what? I shouldn't be concerned about hitting it physically, because it clearly doesn't have static. And I don't even think Magnemite can get static. But I'm always scared to touch a physically touch a an electric type Pokemon, just in case. Alright. Ting Lu hits level 61, and Tinkaton. Ooh, this is an interesting. I'm not scared. My last Pokemon will turn things around. Every Pokemon on my team is weak to Fairy. So. But this is weak to ground. If it's faster than us, Ting Lu can take a hit, though. There's, like I say, quite a few Pokemon that can take some hits from these. Excuse me. And it's going to go into pure Steel type. I'm going to Stomping Tantrum. It's time to get dressed up all pretty, Tinky. Tinky Winky? We're fighting the Teletubbies? There's the Terra Orb. She can hold it better than Arven did. That's crazy. Alright. Let's see if we can at least get one hit off here. I don't know who's quicker. Ooh, that did hardly anything. Let's stomp it up. Not bad. Doesn't lower the speed, unfortunately. So I think we have to let Ting Lu take a hit to go down to switch in fresh to somebody else. But maybe Ting Lu was happy enough with us to be able to tough out a move or dodge it. Let's go with a Throat Chop for finishers. Steelheart Pokemon always get a solid victory, so I'm gonna win! Have you not been watching the whole match, kid? Oh man, this is gonna hurt! Super Ton Hammer. Ah. Ting Lu is down. But I feel like Skydive has the speed advantage with that Choice Scarf. So let's go into Skydive next. And go for that low sweep. Yep. Plus the massive level advantage helps as well. Alright, we took one hit so far. But again, since we're in the Elite Four, he'll get revived immediately. We do have... That's what I forgot to do. I was going to sell my max revives to get more vitamin money. But too late now. I'll use them for healing, I guess. What do you say now, kid? Don't cry. Just get out of my way. Okay, what do we see here? Yesterday you watched a video, says Dazzling Shell, showing off if you can catch the 4 ruined legendaries without a single badge. Turns out you can catch 2 of them with using exploits. I'm assuming you mean just like because you don't have enough of the ride Pokemon power-ups to reach all the stakes. Do I think the axe on the head looks ridiculous? I'm kind of used to it now, but when I first saw it, I thought there must have been a better way to represent Steel type. But for whatever reason, they didn't go with it. Anyway. I wanted to take revenge on you, Rika. That's not what that means. Pretty sure you mean take revenge for me, Squirt. But I don't think I did anything wrong by you. Hate to say it, but you lost, Poppy. Better call the next guy. Oh, that's right. I haven't had to do this in a long time. Man, these Elite Four are so full of themselves. It's your turn, Mr. Larry. Are you serious? Is this because I answered his name on that quiz? They bring back the one that gave you the most trouble? You punk. Hello there. It's me, Larry. No, my eyebrows are still broken. Okay, let's take a moment to heal. Let's just do the Max Revive. And Skydive could use a... Whoops. Use a... Let's do this. Hang on. We got a lot of these super potions. Might as well use these up outside of battle. And I'll use one more. Now, how's the PP looking for our Pokemon, by the way? That's all good. That's all good. That's all good. Giga Drain's kind of low. Do we have... Oh, we have plenty of, like, elixirs and stuff. Clara says, heal up now, please. You make me nervous if you don't. Now, between every fight, I'm making sure to check if I need to heal. Don't worry about that. Let's see. We got a lot of ethers. Yeah, let's use an ether on Woshane's Giga Drains. There we go. Alright. OMG, it's Larry. Yes, it is. I'm ready to face Larry. So, you made it this far. I serve as a member of the Elite Four, too. Yes, unfortunately for me. At my gym, I use normal-type Pokemon, since I feel they have a lot in common with me. But, well, the boss told me to use a different type here. So if you have any complaints, please take them up with La Primera. So he's not going to be normal. Oh, he's an abnormal trainer. Anyway, time to get to work. What type do you have? What are we looking at? Oh, he's got his Elite Glove on. Larry of the Elite Four? Tropius. So we're looking at... I don't know. Well, I'll be trying my hand with Flying-type Pokemon this time. Alright, now we know. Flying-type. Let's get out of here. You turn it away. I'm gonna go to Chi-Yu for now, at least. Now, if I need to, I could go back into Skydive and Terrastalize. Get the pure flying type. Sunny Day. Oh, that's gonna help me. Yes, let's go Lava Plume. Hope we're quicker than everything you've got. Down goes Tropius. All right, first one done. I didn't even see the levels of this one. Experience with Staraptor coming in. I remember Staraptor. Oh, I'm not using the Pokemon I use at the gym, but here's my Staraptor again. You're gonna have close combat, aren't you? Huh. Let's try Lava Plume. Oh, we're quicker. And you're done! Alright, that had me scared. Close combat is a thing from those guys. Altaria. Ooh. So, Flying and Dragon. So, it's going to resist Lava Plume. I don't know if they're physically offensive or not. I'm going to go for Will-O-Wisp, though. Excellent. Burn you up. I've got Hex as well. Minecraft found a Ditto with Fighting Terra type. That's cool. I wonder what happens if you if a Ditto transforms into something. Does it change its Terra type, or does it take the Terra type of the target, or does it keep its own natural Terra type? That's an interesting question. Me, thank you. All right, Hex attack. Not bad, but the burn will take you out. Excellent, indeed. Bring in a flying, something else we can fire. Bring a Butterfree. Bring in a Ninjask. Bring in something I can burn. Well, that might be burnable. Don't be fired. Don't be fired. Don't be fired. Electric. Okay. Lava Plume. What if he had a whole team of Oricorio of all 4 different types? That would be interesting. Alright. Down it is. And Flamingo, of course, is the final. You're even stronger than before. Guess I don't get a break today. Alright, bring it in. It's going to become pure flying. But do we have enough speed and power to hit this Lava Plume and get the KO? At the risk of messing up my suit a bit, it's time to get some wind at our backs. I should have actually terrestrialized, so it keeps its own Terra type after transforming. Interesting. Squirtle Squad for good luck from Anne-Marie in the chat. Thank you very much. Look at the balloons. Look at the balloons on the head. You know what I didn't even think of? If I did terrestrialize early on, we wouldn't be able to later. Because we can't get back to the Pokemon Center to heal, right? I'd advise you to stay on your toes because I'm about to scatter you to the wind. Whirlwind! Brave Bird! Tank it out! If you can, I don't know. But I think Chi-Yu still had one knockup before being permanently boxed. Oh, you knocked yourself out with that one! Alright. I'll take that. I didn't mark Tingaloo, did I? I gotta mark Tingaloo and now Chi-Yu as well. Well, that took the wind out from under our wings. Sure did. I'm okay with that. You're a lot stronger than I recall. No wonder La Primera likes you. Now then, I suppose the final member of the Elite Four is next. It's gonna be Mr. Hassel. It's your turn, Hassel. Where is he? No, where could he be? Don't think he heard you, Larry. Wait a minute. Didn't he say he was gonna give up being a dragon dude and become a teacher? Is he not even here? Come on in, Hassel. Larry, you may need to speak up just a little bit more. Hassel! Hassel, you're up next. There he is. I guess I was right giving Larry the soft-spoken voice. Hello there, Chaz. It delights me to see you here. As for you, Larry, I see you made Rika do the shouting again, huh? I voiced that wrong. I thought he was going to actually... Anyway, whatever. Grumble, grumble. Alright. Time to prepare to take on our art teacher next in the Elite Four. But for now, I'm going to pause for one last break in between. Whew, where we're at time-wise. Yeah, we still got about 10 minutes left before the end of the stream. We're not going to beat the champion today, but that could be tomorrow. Dazzling Shell says, the only stakes that require upgrades are 2 green ones at the Lake of the False Dragon Titan, and 2 blue ones. One requires climb, the other is near the fighting base. I wouldn't even know which ones those are, because I just used all my skills and Miraidon power-ups to find all those. Except, to be fair, excuse me, before I had climbing and gliding, I found a lot of the stakes just by jumping around wherever I could get to. So I was kind of sequence breaking, which was cool. Double KO indeed, said Dazzling Shell on that fight. Welcome back to Mariano. What Switch games do I plan on getting in the future? The only one I'm thinking of right... Okay, I should say 2. The only 2 I'm thinking of at the moment are the sequel to Breath of the Wild for Legend of Zelda and Pikmin 4. I don't know when either one's set to come out, but those are what I'm definitely planning on getting and playing on the channel. Other than that, I don't have any solid plans just yet because, you know, money's always an issue for me. So I definitely, those are 2 that I plan to buy because I want them, and of course I'll do a playthrough on them. But anyone else other than that, I would have to see if there's like the money available to get it. So we'll see what happens as time goes on. Minecraft Plays has a cat. Cool. We've got 2 here in the house. Pokemon would be another game I would get in the future, yes. At least the DLC that'll come with this, I'm sure. There's gotta be some. Alright, let's get this last part underway. I gotta heal first of all. I don't want Clear and Morph to have a freak out. Let's cut back over here and start our final timer to take on Mr. Hassel. But first, let's do some healing. I also have to mark a couple of injuries I forgot to do. So, Chi-Yu, you're on your last life here, dude. Be very careful. And Ting-Lu is... Whoops. Ting-Lu has taken the first hit so far. We gotta heal. Let's go with our Maximum Revive. And check the PP once again just to see if we need to do any elixiring. Oh, you have a cat Pokemon, says Minecraft. I got you now. There's so many kitty cat Pokemon. You know what Pokemon there's a lot of? Or what animal type there's a lot of Pokemon of? You ever notice there's a lot of bird Pokemon? There's a lot of bird Pokemon. Alright, let's do this. Excuse me. Emery says, what if you see the starter Pokemon go from Scarlet and Violet? Which one did you pick? I'd go with what I started with in this. I'd go Quaxley. Alright. Is Legends Arceus good? Soul Plays asks. Legends Arceus is great. I highly recommend playing that. It's a lot more free. Like, the story is really good in it too, I like. But the freedom of... basically, you can catch Pokemon without battling them. You yourself, you don't need to weaken them up. You can just... It's an experience you need to experience to see what it's like. Or, if you want, shout out to myself. If you want to check out my channel in the playlists, look for Pokemon Legends Arceus. I do have a full playthrough of the game on there if you want to see what the mechanics look like. But it is definitely a fun game. I was, of course, absolutely certain you would make it to me eventually. Young sprouts truly do grow with astounding speed, yes. But I never for a moment imagined we'd be facing each other so soon. Now, a teacher's duty is to guide students and aid their growth. But I think I shall forget about my role as a teacher for a moment and obliterate you. Nice guy. And wield all my might for the sole purpose of destroying you. I am Hassel, the dragon guarding the final fortress of the elite test. Prepare to learn firsthand how the fiery breath of ferocious battle feels. Excuse me. Alright, let's do this. Hassel of the Elite Four. We got plenty of cat Pokemon. We got Purloin, we got Meowth, we got Mewtwo, we've got Perugly. Show me everything you've got. I shall face you with my full strength. We've got other cats. Kind of distracted here, by the way. I'm going to U-turn. What would you try to hit me with? Probably a flying move. So we're going to try to keep Chi-Yu and Armstrong safe. It's flying type, so Ting-Lu has Rock Slide. Would most of his Pokemon be flying? 'Cause I'm thinking we could try setting up spikes. Everyone in the chat, quickly, name off all the cat Pokemon you can think of. Just to remind everyone except me, because I remember all of them anyway. Super Fang! You're a super freak! Let's throw some spikes down. Hyper Voice! You're a hyper freak! So any non-flying dragons that come in are going to take some damage. This thing is quick. Let's Rock Slide. Wait a minute, let's Throat Chop it. Oh, that's bad too, though. See, my thinking is if I Throat Chop it, it can't use its Hyper Voice. And we're about to lose Ting-Lu, but that's okay. Multiple hits are available. So, you did good, buddy. You got those spikes up. Did some good damage. 28 cat Pokemon, says Anne-Marie. Name them all quick, one after the other. I have an idea. Skydive, come on in. Let's do your U-turn again. Which might take this out, I'm not sure. If it does, we'll go into Armstrong then. Yes, it does, alright. So let's let Armstrong take to the field. This gives him a free switch in. Worst case scenario, we can switch him out, but... Wait, if I use my Terrestrialization against the Elite Four, I don't have it against the champion, do I? I'm assuming we can't get to the Pokemon Center. Well, I could hope that we're fast enough to, or 12 levels above, to get the knockouts with Dragon Pulses. Are you Dragon and Grass or just pure Dragon? I'm going to Dragon Pulse anyway. I was thinking I'd go Icy Wind. Okay, Flapple's done. We're going to see Appleton as well, maybe? I think they are Dragon and Grass. I don't remember exactly. Dragalge. Ooh. I can't even see this in my game, Hassel. Thanks, man. Are we going to see a Hydreigon from you then? Let's just keep pulsing these guys. Let's just barrel on through with super power. Like, high-powered Dragon Pulses. Dragalge has figs it. Haxorus. Well, Armstrong just leveled up. So, let's do it. Got the spikes damage on you there, too. Mold Breaker. You can get past my commander ability now? Oh man. Take this pulse real quick. Armstrong is plowing through these guys. Now, just to remind you, Armstrong has only one knockout to take before getting boxed. Baxcalibur. Only a little more until you pass. Don't let up. So place has 2 shinies? Nice. Alright. Can you do this, Armstrong? It's going to go into pure Dragon. Let's just stick with our Dragon Pulses. Come, oh great dragon, and take a Terra Jewel as your crown. What if it's not pure Dragon? What if he actually tries to mix things up? Oh, he handled that power pretty well. Alright, let's go. What's your name again? Bax Attack? I can't remember. I just saw it. Dragon Pulse. Baxcalibur is done. Critical hit. That was a good finish, man. So we haven't used our Terra yet. Flapple is Grass and Dragon. Okay. Thank you for the clarification. So Icy Wind would have done amazing, but I mean, Dragon Pulse did plenty as it was, so that's all fine. The mighty dragon has been felled. You felt that too, did you? The Elite Four, not so bad. You really did it. Oh wow. Huh. Wonderful. I'm just so proud of you. Don't cry, Grandpa Hassel. There. Want a kick in the knee? I'll give you something to cry about. Sorry about all this, Chaz. The old man can get like that sometimes. I know, I've taken his class. So what will I do? I'm just so overwhelmed. You're making me spit, man. Ugh. Guess I've got to do the talking. Anyway, your result for the elite test of the champion assessment is... you pass. No doubt about it. Yeah, you're tougher than steel. And better than normal. You did so beautifully. Congratulations. I say you're good to go, but there's actually just a wee bit more to the champion assessment. This will be your final trial. See the door back there? I was wondering about that. Our fearless commander, the final opponent you'll face for your test, is waiting beyond it. Her skills are so amazing, she was able to strong-arm all of us into joining the Elite Four. You won't find a mightier champion. Though I think you'll do fine, kiddo. You beat me, after all. I'll patch up your team, on the house, so don't lose, you hear? Would this have given me a Terra recharge? I really, really love your Pokemon, mister. So I'll cheer for you as hard as I can. Well, good luck. Even a baby dragon can breathe fire. Oh, guess you got over your sobs, huh? You can do this. We all know you can. Yep. Now go, young Chaz. Your hands may be... excuse me! But let them seize a great victory. It's not the size of my hands. Look, my hand's as big as my head. Even bigger. Don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, let's save the game right here, because that's going to be it for today's episode. Cliffhanger? Yes, cliffhanger. Because we're all out of time for today. But I want to say thank you, everybody who watched and cheered and encouraged me to do my best. We've only taken a couple of hits so far, which is fine with me. If you enjoyed today's episode, of course, hit that like button down below to show your support and your engagement and your thrills. If you want to see what's led us to the champion assessment, of course, check the link in the description or during the outro to the full Pokemon Violet playlist. You can also follow along for future adventures if you subscribe to the channel or join as a member and hit the bell button to get notifications when the new videos and streams are coming your way. But for the time being, we're going to sign off. But make sure you come back for the big grand finale, I assume, of the Elite Four/Champion battle here in Pokemon Violet. But until then, Professor Chaz is signing off. Once again, thanking you for watching, and I'll catch you next time. But wait, we're not done just yet. I got to stop here and talk to y'all folks. The first thing I'm going to do, I guess, is adjust the glasses again. What's wrong, Charizard? Why can't you wear these normal? I guess that's fine. Alright. What a crybaby that teacher is. Yeah, exactly. So, here's a question to everybody here in the live stream chat. Do you want me to do the challenge right now? Do you want me to take on the champion while you're all here? I don't mind playing a little bit further today. I'll just splice this, the champion part into the next stream. If you guys want, I can do that. I'll just make like the next stream a little bit shorter. But, I mean, you're all here. You're all hyped up. If you want to see the champion battle, let me know in the chat. Say, just like, yell out, yes, champion, or something like that. Because I don't mind doing that. Charizard does look cool with the shades, doesn't it? I remember, like, okay, I've said before, Gen 5 is not my favorite gen. It's not so bad anymore, you know, but one of the things I disliked was that there were no ribbons at all in Gen 5. Not even a ribbon for becoming the champion, excuse me, of the Unova region. So that kind of bothered me. They didn't have contests, but they had a musical kind of thing where you could dress your Pokemon up and you could actually put, say, sunglasses on your Pokemon and they would wear it in like the musical competition and stuff. They dance around with it. It'd be cool if they brought back that concept where you could attach accessories to your Pokemon. Like, could you imagine like sending in a Charizard in battle with the glasses on? In fact, I wonder, I don't think this would work, but since they have costume Pokemon in Pokemon Go, I don't even think you can send them into home. But imagine if you could send like a Squirtle with the sunglasses into home and then send that into a main series game. If they could wear the costumes, that would be amazing. Clearmorph says, whoop her butt. I know you can do it. Anne Marie would like to see me beat the champion. Alright, I got 2 votes for yes. And I'm not sure if that was a vote from Mariano as well, but I see sunglasses, so I'll assume you're cool with it. I gotta blow my nose first, so give me 1 sec here and keep answering if you guys want to see more. Ugh. Sorry about that. Just getting all clogged up during the entire stream there. Yeah, you know what? I think I'll continue on. We got a full heal, which is good. I'll I'll do the basically... Now, I'm assuming, like, do we fight Geeta? Because it shows Nemona's face here. So she probably is the final one. And maybe the chairwoman is like a bonus thing afterwards. I don't know. Anyway, I'll assume we got 2 positives. We'll say, yeah, we're good to continue. So let me start a new recording. And this will be like part 1 of the next stream, let's say. And then I'll just edit in the 2 clips together once I do my editing. Also, I'm just going to say, to let you know, in about an hour, less than an hour, the first of past week's Pokemon Legends Arceus streams will be going public for you guys to see. So, it's essentially I'm filling up the Pokedex, powering up my previous Pokemon from past generations. So you get to see that. It's a thing that members have access to during the live stream, but when you watch it, it'll be free for everyone to see. It's just a week after the members get to experience it, kind of thing. I'm doing the same thing tonight with Pokemon Shield. Members will be able to check in on the live stream, and then the following week it'll go public for everyone else. Alright, let us get my timer ready. And let us begin this champion battle. Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. For those of you who are not here during the live stream, Professor Chaz here, the lab coat's on back order. And, as you see, we're here in the Elite Four chamber. This reminds me of the movie Cube, I think it was. Anyways, in the last episode, or earlier during this exact same live stream, again, if you're here live, we took on the Elite Four of the Pokemon Violet champion thingy here in the Paldea region. I guess the Paldea League is what you'd call it. And we made it through with pretty good flying colors. Our team is still standing strong. We've taken down the 4 of the elites, and now there's just the champion left to go, who I'm assuming is Nemona, because we see her at the top of the tower, it looks like. Her face, not Geeta. So, all we have left to do is take her down and claim championship mode for ourselves. So, let's go over our team as they are. Leading off our squad is Skydive, our Quaquaval at level 73 with a Flying Terra type. He's holding that Choice Scarf to give himself a nice speed boost, but it does lock him into using 1 move until he switches out. He's only got 3 injuries thus far, so he can still take a couple of hits if we need. He is a reliable partner. Let's still hit so far. He's a quiet-natured Pokemon with the Torrent ability, and he's got Low Sweep, Aqua Jet, U-Turn, and Feather Dance, and I realized I was going to change those out, because if he's got the Choice Scarf, he probably doesn't need Aqua Jet. So let's do some changing right now. Completely forgot about doing this in the last episode. Whoops. Let's go with... What do we want? He's more physically offensive, so I'm assuming Liquidation wouldn't hurt us. Do we want Low Sweep? That still could be good if we lower the speed of something. Well, you know what? If we're going to stay in using Low Sweep, it's going to be on something super effective. So we don't really need the speed drop of that. Let's go with Brick-a-Breaka instead. In fact, I could also go Close Combat. You learned that, didn't you? Would that be wise? You know what? He's got a couple hits left to him. I'm going to give him Close Combat. Just for the added superpower behind it. Plus, after he uses it, I can switch him out. Not with U-Turn, because he's going to be locked into it, but still. Anyway, I forgot to finish the rest of the team recap. Excuse me, there is Close Combat, Liquidation, U-Turn, and Feather Dance. Next up, we've got our Thrice knocked out Tatsugiri Armstrong at level 73. We came in here like level 67s, I think. We powered up a lot. He's got the Citrus Berry to heal back HP if he goes down below half. He is a great friend of mine. He is jolly by nature. He's got Commander ability, which does nothing in single player or single battles. Muddy Water, Dragon Pulse, Icy Wind, and Soak, which we haven't even used yet. Soak, but we might. Next is Chi-Yu, our Goldfishy, who is now at 5 injuries, so we got to be careful with you. Pure Fire is the Terra type, holding the Wise Glasses to power up all special offensive moves. It is a docile-natured Pokemon with the Beads of Ruin ability, lowering the opponent's special defense stat. And we've got nothing but special offense here with Lava Plume, Dark Pulse, Hex, and Will-O-Wisp. Next at level 62 is Roshane, our second of the legendaries caught. Grass is the Pure Terra type, holding the leftovers to heal back every turn some HP with only 1 injury so far. It is a Gourmand. I must have liked the sandwich that we made one day. Lax is the Nature with Tablets of Ruin ability, dropping the opponent's attack stat, with Dark Pulse, Giga Drain, Poison Powder, and Ingrain. And last but not least is our most recent legendary capture, Ting Lu, with, at level 61 with the Dark Terra type, holding the Muscle Band to improve all physical moves with 1 injury thus far. Naughty-natured Pokemon it is, with Throat Chop, Stomping Tantrum, Rock Slide, and Spikes, and the Vessel of Ruin ability, lowering the opponent's special attack. Alright, with our team recapped and fully healed by Rika, thankfully at the end of the last episode, we're now ready to go face our final opponent. What do you say? Good luck. Alright, Chaz, show us the fight of the century! Good luck on your final test! Your final opponent is terribly strong, but then so are you. Banish your fear! It's time to face your fear! With a calm mind, you will surely see the path to triumph. Let's hope so. Let's face the final test of the champion assessment. This is it. And in case it wasn't clear what I was saying earlier, we're actually doing this segment the same day as the previous episode's live stream, because I'm like, I can't leave a cliffhanger for our live stream at that. We gotta finish this in style. I've been up here, by the way. I landed up there. Wait! Is it Gita? Welcome, Chaz. It gives me great joy that you managed to make it all the way to the pinnacle of the Pokemon League. The final test is a battle against me, the top champion. Why did it show Nimona? To pass, all you need to do is win. But before we get started, I should apologize for one thing. You see, I have a trait that some might say is inappropriate for the league chairwoman. I am utterly incapable of holding back when it comes to Pokemon battles. That's alright. Maybe that's why nobody's passed this test recently. It's a bit of a problem, to be honest. But you might manage something wonderful like Champion Nimona did. So are you ready to face your final test? Sure. I want to see the true measure of your talent. Let's do this. Why is it showing Nimona's face, though? That's weird. Anyway, let's beat up Gita. You're challenged by top champion Gita. Leading with Espartharara. Huh. Pure Psychic. Your level... I do hope you can defeat me and become a champion yourself. Your level is 61. As you turn... Don't think this will knock you out. No, pretty close, though. Let's go into someone that can take some more hits. Yes, that was the correct decision in this situation. Please continue. I'm assuming a psychic move coming our way. Let's go into our more defensive-ish dark type. Let's get Wolshane in here. Whew. Your opponent's weak. Let's go. Take that attack stat. Lumina Crash. Okay, that's psychic, obviously. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna Ingrain. Ooh, that kind of hurt, but it's not the same bonus, same type, same thing. What's the matter? You're not one to let something so insignificant fluster you. No, I'm not. Because I got some leftovers and Ingrain now. So he'll heal back nicely every turn. I cannot switch out Wolshane right now, though. But I'm not too worried about that. Because, again, it can take 5 hits before we lose it. So we're all well and good. Just a reminder, though, I can't heal during battle is the thing. It's part of our little, our own rules. My own rules, I guess to say. Okay, another Dazzling Gleam. Not much to worry about. Come on now. Now, as a champion, I'm assuming she doesn't have just one type. We're probably looking at a number of different types of Pokemon. Okay, Espartharara goes down. Truly a devastating blow. That deserves a standing ovation. Well, we're both standing, so keep clapping. Espartharara goes down. Next in, we're going to see... Does it even give me the option to switch, even though we have the Ingrain down? Let me see. Look at all this healing, guys. Don't you love to see it? I'm going to switch Pokemon. Would that actually let me do it? I'm not going to do it, because I don't like switching mid-turns. But would that let me? Excuse me, let's poison this thing. Or not. Oh, I forgot. Grass types are immune to poisons and spores. Or powders and spores. Might be, but we saw that we're quicker at least. Look how proud this Go-Goat is. Go-Goat Gadget Rangers. Okay, let's go for our Dark Pulse. We could flinch it. Could just do some serious damage as well. Emery says, I think Nimona is waiting for me to become or to know that I've become a champion before challenging me. That's possible. That was a critical, and we get the flinch. Finally, after all these attempts at flinching, we flinch it. Or flinch something, at least. And look at that, another turn of a couple of heal-ups. Love it. I honestly don't remember Go-Goat having its head held that high. It must be really proud. Yeah, see, look at its head there. Look. You see that? Like it... Look. Okay, I was right. It is changing its pose. Why? It's probably like, you know, I don't even need to look at you. You're beneath me, you legendary. I don't think that's true, because you're done. Why don't you go, goat? Bring in someone that can actually stand up to us. Alright. Next up, Wo Shane is taking down... Look at this, Wo Shane's tearing through the elite. Or the champion. Was actually Grass your best bet against this? Avalugg. Ooh, ice type. Now, this thing is pretty physically defensive, but I'm pretty sure its special defense is not great at all. Can we flinch you out? Landed a critical. Ooh, that's fighting. But we're still hanging in there. All the trouble Wo Shane gave me many times trying to catch it. Look how it's pulling through for us right now. That's the true meaning of Pokemon. Turning enemies into your partners. Isn't it? Goku does that. Is Pokemon based off of Goku? Look, another critical hit! Wo Shane is the man beast. Creature? Thing. Alright, 3 down. That was 3, right? Let's keep this rolling. What's next, Geeta? I'm gonna have to fight Nemona, ain't I? Veluza. Ooh, Vault Veluza. Water Psychic. That's interesting. We resist both of those. Let's go ahead and use a Giga Drain to help us get some HPs back. We're quicker than Vault Veluza? That's wild. Did you have Focus Sash? Or did you just survive that? And we dodged the Ice Fang. How annoying would this be for the champion to be like, I can't get past this one Pokemon? Actually, put yourselves in her shoes and picture me as Cynthia. Who here has been in the situation battling Cynthia, the champion of the Sinnoh region, and you're up against a brick wall? This is payback for everyone who ever had trouble against Cynthia. This is my showing that champions can overwhelm the or challengers can overwhelm the champions. King Gambit. What's a King Gambit? Fun fact, I actually have heard about this. It's a new evolution for Bisharp. What was that? Supreme Overlord, it gained power from the Fallen? Since when are we playing Transformers Revenge of the Fallen here? So presumably it's still Steel Dark. Resist both of these. Can we flinch it, maybe? Still some pretty decent damage. Critical hit. That might be why. Iron Head. Okay, not too much for us to fear, I guess. Not yet, anyway. Not until it breaks out like X Scissor or something like that. And you know what? It looks like it could have X Scissor, honestly, with all those blades. Let's try for another flinch, perhaps. We don't really need to use Giga Drain just yet, I don't think. Well, Iron Head's all you got. That's not too much for us to fear, then. What else would it have? If it has, like, Reversal, that would be bad. Let me get some more energy back from Giga Drain. That's not as much as I wanted to deal. Excuse me. Excuse me again. Whoa. Stuff we know. We're going to dodge the Iron Head. Excellent stuff. I guess worst case scenario, if it does take down Wo Shane, I can go back into Skydive, go for the close combat, and then switch out to get our defenses back. Let's Giga Drain again, and then finish with another Dark Pulse. It might have been smarter to actually Dark Pulse first for a possible flinch, and then go for the Giga Drain. Well, no, any reversal or revenge or anything to worry about, fortunately. So King Gambit had a pretty, lackluster showing thus far, unless it's got like some sort of speed priority. What if there's a speed move, a priority move that has more power based on how low your HP is? That would be brutal. And a critical hit once again. Man, Roshane is really, you know, helping out our team, after all the trouble that it put us through back in the day. Good job. Okay, last Pokemon in is going to be, well, let's heal up again. Last Pokemon in is going to be, what is this one?
Don't think you've won just yet.
Glimora! I know you! I miss you! Kyber! No! Okay, let's not let our emotions overwhelm us. So it's gonna go, what's this Terra type gonna be? Well, Dark Pulse will be neutral to either Rock or Poison. If it goes into Rock, we've got Giga Drain.
Be the light that guides all trainers, Glimora.
Or we're just going to normal, maybe. She didn't even flinch with all that power. She's done that a lot. Rock type, okay. So Giga Drain will be the play, so, assuming we survive a hit, because this thing can have poison moves, but we're going to dodge that, simply because Roshane is a beast! Who doesn't love Roshane after this showing? Come on now. Who can't? Who is not on Roshane's side after this? It's crazy to think, after like the initial U-turn from Skydive, Roshane is the one that did all this. I mean, a critical hit could be a thing here. Ooh. That wasn't critical either. Huh. And we can't switch out. Don't need to, though. Whew. How about that? The Pokemon I'm fighting with is like a ninja. It's evolution of one of the tiny ninjas. Oh, the King Gambit, right. It's Pawniard, Bisharp, and then King Gambit. Alright, feels sad to see Kyber fall like that, but had to be done. He defeated top champion Gita, and Roshane earns a much-deserved level up off of that.
You go beyond my imagination so easily.
We did it, guys. We beat the top champ.
Such overwhelming power. Such amazing skill. It seems Paldea has gained another wonderful trainer to be proud of. Congratulations. It's my honor to call you Champion Chaz.
Congratulations is right. Now I can really say you're good to go. Thanks, guys. You weren't here cheering me on like you said, by the way.
Yay! You did it, mister.
Congratulations. Sailor Pika with a super chat for Champion Chaz and Champion Roshane, the beast. Just amazing. I can't hold it in anymore. Crying again? Yeah, that's his deal. Sailor Pika's been lurking. He didn't want to jinx my chances by distraction, maybe. But thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciated. And well earned, I'd say, on Roshane's behalf, indeed.
You Pokemon trainers are the treasure of Paldea. And amid that treasure, champions are the jewels that shine brightest, shine whatever. Champion Chaz, it is now your duty to set an example for all the trainers of Paldea. Now, allow me to walk you back to the entrance.
He's still crying.
I'm certain you'll find a familiar face awaiting you.
We gotta beat up Demona. I mean, I'll do it. Clearly, Roshane's no problem. You know, no issue.
Chaz! Chaz!
It's me. Oh man, I can tell just by looking at you. You did it, right? You became a champion? Is it because I'm not walking out crying like Hassel? Yeah, I did it. It was me. I knew all along. I got word from La Primera when you cleared the elite test. Oh man, Chaz, I'm a champion and now you're a champion. We have to fight. Which means we're true equals. You and me, both champion ranked trainers. This is amazing. Amazing. Super chat from Unknown Spike as well. Congratulating me and Roshane for that. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Clear Morph says, your true strength if you can cry. Exactly. I've cried before. Did you ever stub your toe off an indoor doghouse? Things can make me cry. Now that you've made it here, I've got one thing to say. Battle me. It lets you and me be best rivals for life. No. Imagine breaking her whole spirit. Oh, I thought it wasn't letting me go down to no. The joystick wasn't responding. Yes! Tomato! Or whatever. Alright, you know what rivals do? Battle their absolute hearts out. I'm gonna hit you with everything this time. You ready?
Do wait a moment, Champion Nimona.
Huh? What's the matter, Primera?
The champion assessment has only just ended. I believe a rest is in order for Champion Chaz, Quaquaval, and the others. Champions must be understanding toward their opponents.
Right. That mountain back there in the distance, by the way, that's where one of the green or purple stakes was hidden at. There I go, getting overexcited again. Sorry, Chaz and Quaquaval, and whoa, Shane! Mention him, I must
also ask, is this roadside really the setting you two want for your first battle as true equals and rivals?
Huh. Now that you mention it, that's a good point. We should go up top of that thing again. In that case, can we use one of the Pokemon League battle courts?
Surely there's somewhere more fitting. A place with special meaning for the two of you, perhaps.
Oh, the beach. Special meaning, huh? Let me see. Anywhere leap to mind, Chaz? Out behind your house, the beach. Ah! Our beach out back, huh? Yeah, the place where we had our first battle might work. But on the other hand, to me, it's just kind of my backyard, you know? A little ordinary. Any place else come to mind? How about where we took our classes together? Messagoza. Messagoza? Oh, good call. The place where we set out on our journey. That reminds me, Chaz. Remember back when Director Clavel explained the treasure hunt? You know how he told us to go in search of our own treasure? I'm her treasure. I know it. Well, I know what treasure I got out of all this. I found a true rival. Someone who can stand up to me at my full capabilities. That's right. I mean you. I'm so glad I got to meet you, Chaz. Anyway, that being said, bye. I'll be waiting for you at the battle court in Messagoza's Central Plaza. See you there. Alright, bye.
The respect you two share is palpable, even a bit enviable, to be honest. I am known as La Primera, but even when facing me in the final test of her champion assessment, Champion Nimona didn't reveal her full might.
What?
In you, I suspect she has found someone she can battle without holding anything back.
What? We gotta, what? She's tougher? What? Are we healed? We're not healed! Man! What the heck is going on here? Excuse me. I'm all stuffy still. Alright, heal me up, please. I guess we'll just go beat up Nimona. What's the worst that could happen, right? How many times have I said that, and then the worst happened? I'm gonna say I'm gonna do it. Let's head back into Messagozers. Now, I'm actually curious about something, too. Instead of flying back with a taxi, I'm gonna go on foot and see where does this gate set us at. Because I've gotten here by taking on the league. No, I already did it. I've gotten here before by, you know, climbing here or whatever. What a friend and rival. Indeed. She always wants to beat me up. That's mean. I guess it's like Gary, but in a friendly way. That building does look cool, doesn't it? I just came from there. Wait a minute. Wait a second. Never mind. I was trying to think, is there anywhere that shows like a league card for me or some sort of assessment of where I'm at? Because I wanted to see it say champion. Wait a minute! Paldea champions! We're all Paldea champions, guys! Yeah! Good work! We got ribbons. So where does this take us? Because I would think there must be like an actual real entrance to get to here. There has been all along? I never knew this was here, honestly. I've never come up this way. Where is this at? Okay, right here between these two buildings. Alright. I never knew that. Nice ribbon, says Sailor Pika. Thank you very much. We earned them. Let's go find Nimona. So we'll give her what for. Let's show her who the real champion of this region is. Oh, she's in the middle of town? Alright. I thought she was going to be on one of those battle courses. Where is she? I don't see her. Where did she go? Let's beat her up. Any second now. Ah! There you are, Chaz. You ready for a battle between champions? I guess so. Because all these folks here seem ready to watch. We're good around, I guess. Oh, even the Elite Four is here. And out of every single person gathered here, I'm the most excited by a mile. Let's fight. Look at all them peeps. Oh, even Clavel and Geets is here. Larry in the background. The stage is set. Excuse me. It's my all-out power. I'm going to terrestrialize every Pokemon versus your full strength and full motion. Let's see who comes out on top. Excuse me. Man, I'm sorry for all my sniffles and snortings. Alright. Now, again, if this is harder than I'm expecting, we have the potential to lose 2 Pokemon. Like in rock. Oh, like in rock. Let's start off with our close combat. Or, finally, the thing I've waited for all this time. Time to begin our greatest battle of all battles, battle. Level 65. I guess I'll just go Liquidation. Everyone at school is ready to watch this battle indeed. Liquidation, please. Down goes like a rock. We sunk it. To think I helped teach you type... You did not. I knew those way before you were programmed, little girl. Brock is who taught me water versus rock. Pawmot. Huh. I'm 65. I'm going to stay in. I'm going to liquidate. Ooh, okay. Double shock. Oh, we toughed it out, though. How do you like my real hard hits? Man, it feels good to finally let loose. Oh, it's called double shock. You don't hit me twice, do you? Oh, you used up... Is that like what is it? Burnout, I think it is? Where you use all of your fire moves to... Aw, you punk. You use all your fire energy to use a big, powerful fire move. Alright, you wanna play like that, do you? Well, these 2 are possible knockouts. Let's try to hold them in reserve. Let's go to Woshane, our champion. They're all the Paldea champion, technically, but you know what I'm getting at. The Tablets of Ruin. I probably should have gone in to set up my spikes, to be honest. Let's just knock you out. Come on. Stop doing things. I don't like you, Palmet. If she takes away some of my Pokemon, I'm gonna flip. Go away. What comes in next? Gudra. Interesting. So, excuse me. Let's go into Armstrong. Although he has only 1 hit from fainting, we'll still bring him in. I'm afraid of a Draco Meteor. I hope it doesn't hit me right now. Ice Beam, that's fine. Just don't freeze me. And I'm going to Terrasilize. Let's get our Dragon Weakness away from us. We'll Dragon Pulse back in response. That's it. We haven't Terrassilized the entire champion battle. But now's the time for safety's sake. Excuse me. And to think, I was going to convert him back to Dragon, which wouldn't have been bad because we would have double Dragon Pulse attack bonus kind of thing. But I'd rather not take a Draco Meteor being weak to it. Of course, we might just knock this out. Ooh, not quite even close. Bring in the Meteors, or the Dragon Pulse that we dodge. I'll accept that as well. Excuse me, man, my nose. This is like the worst time to do the final battle of this game. I shouldn't say final, because we do know, as soon as we assemble our squad together, there's something else we gotta take care of in this region. We got an Orthworm coming on in. I think who'll be best. You know what? Let's go now into Tingaloo. Set some spikes up. Because we know her Skeledirge will come in, and we have our water, well, technically normal type now, but our Tatsugiri with the water move. Oh man, that hurts! Excuse me, why would you do this? Oh, because I had normal on the field, right. We're gonna spike you. You're faster? Man. Okay, what else does she have? Because there's this, there's her Skeledirge, of course. I'm thinking of letting Tingaloo take this hit. I mean, if we're lucky, we could survive it and get a Stomping Tantrum off for some damage at least, but I don't think we'll handle another body press. No. Now, if Chi-Yu is quick enough, we could Lava Plume, but it is one knockout away from fainting. Let me check the speeds. Check summary. So your speed was 80. 164? I think we could outspeed an Orthworm. Get in there, Chi-Yu. The Paldea champion. Knock this thing down. I just realized something I should have done before doing this fight. Messed up. It's alright. If we win, there's no problem. And I mean, what are the chances that we're not going to win? Alright, last one is, well, not last, but the Dunsparce is coming in. Is it a 3-segment or a 2? And also, what's the difference between the 2-segment and the 3-segment? There's got to be something special about that. Okay, this can get ground attack, so let's be very careful and actually switch into... you've already taken a hit. Let's then go anyway. Oh, Shane, come on in. Because I'll try to Giga Drain for extra HP back, perhaps. It's going to weaken the attack stat, which is good. There's that drill run. Now we're going to probably see that hyper drill that I had before. Now, which of our Pokemon is quicker is the question. Let's find out. Let's go for our Giga Drain. We are quicker. Nice. Just keep healing back that HP, buddy. We'll be good. Watch out for hyper drill. Dodge it. Didn't dodge it. Oh, it doesn't do a lot, though. That's nice. I wonder if I should actually ingrain. I think I will. Now, he's going to be stuck in here, and then, of course, Skeledirge will come in. But at that point, either Chi-Yu or Armstrong could probably finish the Ghost Fire type off, right? Excuse me. I'm dying here. Not as bad as Nemona's team, but I'm not going to make it. Alright, leftovers and the ingrain. And I'll Giga Drain as well, just to try to keep ourselves healed up. I imagine, like, I don't know how well both Shane will take a Torch Song from Skeledirge, but we'll find out in about one more Giga Drain, I believe. Honestly, I'm surprised that the Elite Four and Champion Battle went as good as it did. That critical? You punk. That wasn't a critical. You punk. Or does Hyper Drill... I might have just misread what it did last time or how much it did. Does that actually get more powerful the weaker your HP? Because that could be a thing. Either way, you're pretty weak now to Dunsparce. Get out of my way. No, that doesn't make sense. Alright, final Pokemon. Skeleton Dirge. We're almost at full HP though, so we should be able to handle at least one move. We got good defenses on this boy. Honestly, I'll be surprised if we handle a fire move. It's all down to this, my last Pokemon. We're gonna fight with everything we've got. If you hadn't taken out my starter already, we could have a much more interesting battle. There's them spikies. And go for the Darky Pulse. Shine blazingly bright, my greatest treasure. Oh yeah, this is going to clear out your dark weakness. Rats. What if she changes to be grass type? Alright, so you're not weak to my Dark Pulse, but at least you're not resist, or you are. At least I'm not using a resisted move, I mean to say, in Giga Drain. Okay. Oh, we're quicker! Not a lot of damage, but a flinch would be amazing. Get ready to see how strong Skeledirge has grown since the day we all met. I'll have it flinched. That would have been hilarious. Ooh, don't burn, don't burn, don't burn, don't burn, don't burn. Thank you. Wasn't sure if that could cause a burn or not. Excuse me. So I can't switch out, which is fine. I was expecting Moshane to have to take the hit and go down anyway. But we see that Moshane is faster, which means I'm pretty sure that our Goldfish is faster. And I'm pretty sure our Goldfish, well, let's see who has the best HP. Moshane falls. Acceptable. Chiyu has not been touched yet. Let's do that. And we'll go for the Dark Pulse, of course. So we are going to outspeed. I mean, we have to. The other one did. Special Defense also drops on Skeledirge thanks to our ability. Dark Pulse gets the knockout. Say it with me. Yes, it does. And that's that. We've done it. Whoa. We defeated Nimona. It wasn't so bad. We took some injuries, but no one permanently lost from the team. Oh, I didn't mean to make her sad. Just because she's never beaten me. They're all like, is she about to cry? Where's Hassel? He should be doing this. You did it! This is legit incredible! You're the strongest out there, Chaz! Thank you. Which means I should have no problem with anybody else ever again. I mean, you knocked me flat, and I was giving you everything I had. Everything I thought you were saying I had to go pee. Oh man, Pokemon battling, am I right? Another super chat from Sailor Pika. It's so much better, so much more fun than I ever even knew. Give me your hat. You beat me fair and square. Friends to the end. Oh, he's not crying? What? Now let's give ourselves a minute and have a quick break, Chaz. Let all of our Pokemon out. Before round... Which Pokemon should I bring up this time? Decisions. Go sit down. Champions, am I right? Anyway... That's everything. The entire game is complete now. I can do whatever I want. I'm getting a phone call. Road to the Toto. What's up, Arvin? Yo, Arvin here. And Unknown Spike also super chatting. Thanks for the congratulations, everybody. And Marie in between there as well. Yes. Whoa, down boy. Don't jump up like that. Seems like hearing your voice has old Mamba Stiff here all worked up, Chaz. Oh, but that's not why I called. Nearly forgot. Remember what we talked about before? About going to Area 0? Yes. Of course you do, you little know-it-all. Got a mind like a steel trap, eh? Like a... Stunfisk. Honestly, I could not remember what it was called. Oh, and the monthly member post thingy that members get. Unknown Spike has shared it for all the emojis on the channel. Thank you. Well, all the effort you've been putting in around the Paldea region has really helped you make a name for yourself. Built up some goodwill, that's for sure. So I've been able to secure 2 allies who want to go to Area 0 with us. That should have us ready to tackle anything. So now we've all just got to get there. First up, we'll be gathering at Area 0. I'll be ready and waiting at the 0 gate. I'll send you the location on your phone, too. Don't leave me hanging forever. Well, I have seen that. I've been exploring a little bit. I know where that's at. We'll be waiting. Bow wow wow. I mean... Alright. With that, head to the 0 gate. We're going to take a little bit of a break here. I've got one more thing I want to do before we head to the Area 0 gate thingy. So, we'll come back as I tackle that. But what that means is we're done for today. I'm going to actually tack this on to the next stream. Not tomorrow, but because to make this work out as like a daily kind of thing. Let me cut over here. Let me just save up right now. Actually, I'm going to mark the injuries. Do that. Okay, you took one. You took... I always... You took one, and you took one. We're still doing okay. Kind of. So now we'll save it up. So I won't stream this tomorrow since we kind of cut into a lot of tomorrow's time. What was it, about 30-some minutes, 35 minutes or so? So what I plan to do instead, I'm going to skip a stream tomorrow. On Wednesday we'll come back. I'm going to start off with trying to catch the last of the 4 legends, and then we'll head to Area 0. So we'll see what's finally waiting down there for us. Unknown Spike says, from here the investigation is starting. So the game just now begins? That's fun. And Marie says, no jokes, that girl needs to rest, so just thinking about battling Pokemon all the time. I know. Like, she just keeps sending out her squad to be defeated one after the other. Give your Pokemon time to relax. Take them back down to your backyard beach. I'm sure Skeleturge would love to go swimming. I mean, it's already a ghost, so it's not going to get hurt, right? Anyway, I think that's it. I'm going to go relax a little bit. In 10 minutes, last week's first of our Pokemon Legends Arceus live streams, member live streams, will be going public for everybody, so stay tuned if you want to see that. And in about 2 hours-ish time, 2 hours and 10 minutes, a members exclusive Pokemon Shield live stream will be happening tonight. And we'll finally get into some post-game of that as well. But for now, we are going to sign off from Pokemon Violet for the day. Again, taking a break tomorrow, but Wednesday we'll continue our, I guess now, post-game adventure here in the Paldea region. We didn't get the credits yet. I was trying to think, do we unlock level 5 Terra raids yet? But no, I've heard that's only when you get the credits of the game. And we didn't see them yet. So anyway, thank you folks for being here for an extended stream, nearly 2 hours. I hope you enjoyed it. Claire Morph says, congrats, welcome to the 5-star raids. Walk slow and stop as soon as your pals start talking when you head to Area 0. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Are 5-star raids open right now? I might do a little bit of sleuthing around just to see if they are. But I don't think, from what I read, they're not supposed to be happening until we get to the credits. But anyway, who knows? I've never done this yet, so I am not in the know. But for now, I'm going to sign off. You guys want to keep chatting over on the Discord, feel free to do so. I'll pop in there as well. But for now, I think I'm going to go relax. So thanks for watching. Professor Chaz is signing off, and I'll catch you next time.